TTVE underscore Thanos live almost every single day, 3:30 p.m. EST. The Genshification of Honkai Star Rail. There is no way you can deny that Genshin Impact has their negative impact on the game. Negative impact. It's taken a toll on HSR. It has bled into HSR, and HSR has honestly become a shell of what it once was. Of course, Para is specifically waited for you to be here, so I want to watch this. Just see what happens.
Welcome. In the next few minutes, you'll hear me complaining about what used to be my favorite gacha game, Honkai Star Rail, aka Power Creep Paradise, or not so much, because if you think like that, you are just greedy and stupid. Aside,
it was crazy.
What went wrong with this game? How did it end up in the situation where 3.0, mind you, it's a X.0 update, the big ones, ended up being a complete mess, with people calling it the most boring and exhausting patch?
I also, there was nothing about 3.0 that felt different. I feel like in Penacony, it was such a vibe shift. And such a complete. Did they introduce new endgame mode in Penacony? I don't know if they didn't. It wasn't bad, but it still wasn't good. What 3.1? I haven't touched 3.1 because I haven't touched 3.0. But 3.0, we spoke about it on the GotchaCast with Tech and Genozad and Gotcha Smack, Saint and all of them, Ryuku. It didn't feel like a 3.0 patch. It didn't feel like a 0.0. Penacony felt very special. This didn't, and I don't know what they could do. To fix that. I feel like the world just feels fucking shitty. I feel like the world itself just, from what I've seen and the couple things I've played parts of 3.0 and I've seen parts of the story, it just feels fucking whack. Apparently 3.1 story is good though. I've heard a lot of people say it's good. I've heard a lot of people say it's decent to good. Maybe the Greek mythology is overused. I don't know if it's overused. I feel like the execution of it just didn't feel strong. The execution did not feel strong, We're missing a talking clock. Oh, I enjoyed the 3.1 story, but not motivated to play Sag. That's valid.
I played this game from day one, and I played it daily. Up until 2.6, where I just gave up. I could not care anymore. I reached the point of frustration in which, I just wanted to delete it and forget it existed.
And now it's getting a good part. I agree, Vortex. I agree.
But let's start from the beginning.
I agree.
1.0 up until 1.6 were good. Belobog was amazing. Shangelo Fu, not that
I asked this the other day when EO was in chat. I don't remember his response. I think some people agreed with him. I think I asked, was HSR ever really that giving? Right? Or was it just that it was the perception of being giving because of Genshin? And I don't remember his exact response. I believe it's that it was giving up until a point. Greetings. Good morning, Aspen. Good morning. I think 1.0 was solid. I definitely think it was the more giving gacha, but I think looking back on it, was it really that giving? Was it really, really, really that special in a sense? You know what I'm saying? It looks generous compared to Genshin, but as a whole, I know they gave a free ratio, which by the way, ratio is never used anymore. I'm sorry to tell you. I think Hex was 100% right. I think ratio was ass. Right? But I just feel like the game, yes, it gave more pulls and it gave you that free 10 pull. But as a whole, it was still kind of in the same vein. Although they did start off with good faith because of that. It was giving for marketing purposes only. Exactly. Once it wasn't done in good faith. It was specifically done to create a buzz around the game, a positive reception, especially when Genshin was negative reception, so they could drown out the negative Genshin reception, and then they do the limit testing with the Penacony stuff. I think that's exactly what it was. Compared to Genshin, Genshin had one character per patch, HSR had two. Yeah, that's the other thing too. So it's very interesting. Very, very interesting.
But it still was good.
Also, Aspen, I'm proud of you, brother.
We all knew that.
I would beg to differ. Yeah, Das. I'd love to hear it, brother. Also, good morning, Das. Good morning, good morning.
2 patches in advance, and the hype only grew. To put it in perspective, how excited I was for 2.0, I took 2 days off.
Proud of us?
Just to be there and playing it frame freaking one.
Love you, brother.
Man, Penacony was real. The hype was real, and it did not
crashing
disappoint.
on 3.1. I mean, yeah.
Running around without a reason was so enjoyable. The golden hour map was stunning, and all the maps with mobs on them had that unsettling feeling that something weird is happening. But we do not know. We will eventually find out in future patches. In 2.1, Akron came out, and oh boy, I went all in for her. E2 S1. I never spent that much money in any game. let alone a...
Acheron was objectively the coolest fucking character we've ever seen at that point in time. And Silverwolf was the start of the downfall, and Acheron was the down. And that character was so fucking sick, but you needed that light cone, and if you didn't get that light cone, you were so fucked. And if you didn't get that new character, Jouchi, whatever his name was, you're even more fucked, especially if you don't have that light cone. Yeah, it was pretty shitty, man. Penacony concept, the concept was amazing. The execution of Penacony, I think, was fucking horrible. It was about giving as many honeymoon phase and gacha, in my opinion. Why is your lighting so good today? You're glowing? Chill, Glaive. Why are you trying to flirt with me, bro? Say it again. But also HSR felt like a reaction to Tower of Fantasy launching during the dead patches before Sumeru as a way to keep in the HoYoVerse. Oh, for sure. Well, I mean, if like we have to be honest, this is just genuinely what's happening with HoYoVerse right now. And granted, this is such smart business. You have Genshin Impact, right? They then, when that's down, you go to HSR. And when HSR is down, you then go to ZZZ. And so when one patch is down, this is up. When this is down, this is up. When this is down, that might be back up. Like they are actually creating their own HoYoVerse. That's why they made the Hoyo launcher, right? Like, now I don't know who's playing Tears of Themis, especially if you want to get those Teletubby collabs. But when they dropped the new Animal Crossing game, like that's gonna be there. Like they are pretty much covering every single niche of gacha. So that way you could say, if you want a single player open world experience, go play Genshin. You want turn-based, go play this game. You want to play fast action combat that's actually updated, go play this game. You want to learn about quantum physics, go play Honkai Impact, although nobody plays Honkai Impact. Also, Chroma, good morning, brother. Arcane, good morning. That's like how WoW started to do it. Yeah, it's insane. It's insane. Yo, Sexy Teletubby 6969 is crazy. Why is that a name? Why does someone on Twitch have a name like that? Woman, thank you for the gifted sub, but holy crap. Like what? Like, what, bro? That's crazy. Boom.
Gotcha.
They're making a HoYoVerse.
Because I believe I'm playing the right game. The game that treats me well. Fast forward a few updates later. The end of Penacony was just...
bad.
It's the biggest piece of dog shit.
Why are we even on this
Penacony? More like Picacony.
What's the point of it?
It was bad.
But beside that, Penacony started a trend.
A
trend that continues to this day. And that is something that we call power creep. You remember your 1.x units?
Dude, forgetting alone the fact that Penacony had no actual stakes at hand and everything was just, ha-ha, cocky, everything is all fine. And everything was okay and dandy. And the story really had no importance to it. I leave that part out of it. We could simply just hone in on the fact that the characters are power creep. But I will just say, who's the Hoyo PR team? I don't know. I'm back just on watching the Pokemon presents. How was it, brother?
That you pulled for? Well, most of them are irrelevant, especially the damage dealers. But I will say, Ruan Mei is still strong to this day. But let's talk about 2.7.
Hey, I like
As
coffee.
you see, I came back just a week before I'm...
Oh, Tillian, welcome into the stream. How are you? I hope you're having a great day today. Everyone go follow my man Tillian.
Furious. It was the most tiresome and confusing quest I have done. And tiresome is the keyword because, oh boy, I did not know what's waiting for me in the next patch.
War.
If you thought the entire Penacony story was pointless, 2.7 just confirms it.
Yeah,
so, as I said, after 2.0, with every patch, the quality of the game story went down and the power creep became more and more of a problem. To the point, I don't even care about it anymore. But man, 3.0, brother. I don't have words to describe how disappointing it was.
3.0 was bad.
Why 10 hours of story if the story is shit?
Why?
My spacebar key still has PTSD from all that spam. Brother, I was out of dialogue and...
Here's my thing. HoYoVerse fucking up. Everyone says they don't want drama videos, or they don't want like controversial videos or like commentary videos. If the games didn't fuck sucking dog donkey dick, there wouldn't be controversial videos and there wouldn't be videos for me to critique. So on one hand, them absolutely continue to suck gives me way more content, and I love that. But on the other hand, I'm now losing another game that I could be playing because your game is absolutely fucking dog shit, right? So I wish the games weren't bad. Like, I genuinely wish I got enjoyment out of like these fucking Hoyo games the way I did 2 years ago or 3 years ago when I first started. Because the first beginning player experience in Genshin is amazing, right? Or even in HSR. But it's like, you can't sit here and be like, I don't like this. This is bad. And then they make account-wide buffs like Catarese or this dumbass fucking Anaxa who's still broken. Like, I just think it's dumb. I think it's dumb, man. Well, controversial about this is if the games are just garbage. Well, that's what I'm saying, right? I mean, but, you know, people... I also like the fact when, like, chatters or, like, other streamers would be like, I hate drama. Drama, by the way. This is not drama, but I hate drama. But then they're 100% caught up on everything. And if you ask them, well, what did Ethan say? What did Tech say? What did Cap say? What did Saint say? They would know exactly verbatim what we said. So you hate it so much, but you're like hate watching. I mean, thanks, you know, thanks, I guess, right? But it's like, fuck, man. It's like, Jesus Christ. It's such a situation where it's like literally all you have to do is just make the game good. If the game was good, we wouldn't be here. Just want a good game in the end? Oh, for sure. The majority of people who quit Genshin for WoW did it because of the amount of neglect from the devs. Exactly. They live in the sauce.
Still spamming space, running around like an idiot. I'm literally afraid of talking to any NPC in Amphorius because goddamn, all of them starts to bombard me with a wall of text that I don't want to read. All that aside, why is the story this bad? Why are the maps so big and yet they feel so empty? It would have been perfect to compress all that in 5 to 6 hour story and put...
Wait, what? I don't know why people don't know. Yo, Zebus, what the fuck, bro? Get the fuck out of here, bro. Like, what the fuck? Like, why are you so aggressive? Every time you hear you're aggressive. I don't get this, dude. But yeah, don't worry about it. There's nothing wrong if you liked it. Puzzle was fine. Everything made sense. Sass, that's fine. If you liked it, you like it. Don't listen to... Guys, there's nothing wrong with liking the patch. There's like... Yeah, what a pause. Absolute cinema. Nuclear cinema. There's nothing wrong with liking the patch. If you enjoyed it, I love that. Again, the problem is when you villainize people. That motherfucker's annoying, though. I'm gonna ban him. But anyways, let's continue.
Some quality cinematics, because I'm tired of looking at the wall or at the black screen with white text on it.
Maybe you get everyone's testosterone's level up. I get it. I'm cute and all, but like, damn. Now I will spend my daily stamina. 220 left. Oh my god, I'm done. Got no good relics. Oh my god, dude, you know what's crazy? After playing I'm almost done with the prologue. I haven't even finished the prologue of Limbus Company, and I can tell you that game is low-key a visual novel with some gameplay mechanics to it. The thing is, storytelling, yes, storytelling is important 1000%, but it's kind of just like they tell it the same way in a visual novel, right? So even that, they tell it with a visual novel type experience. And that was, to me, the most intriguing beginning of any gacha game I've ever played in my life. And I played a bunch of these. So, like, storytelling obviously is important, and writing is important as well. They both go hand in hand. But, like, you don't always need to have those big cinematics or the big cutscenes or everything like that. Also, Dragon, I appreciate you, brother. Thank you, homie. Because Limbus is a perfect example of a game that doesn't have that. It's the best gacha I play ever. Limbus is up there, man. Limbus is absolutely up there. We got to set a day to play Limbus. We might do it tomorrow. After this, we got to watch Orb.
I will say it. After playing Wuthering Waves 2.0, Honkai Star Rail feels like a cash grab game that you see ads on Facebook.
Yeah, 100%.
How can a company that doesn't even have half of your financial resources
is that who makes it?
do a much better job?
I appreciate the follow. Thank you, brother. Welcome in, man. Good
morning,
good morning.
HoYo has the experience in the field, but still, it did not matter.
You don't enjoy the game because you have a short attention span. I fucking hate that. Or you know what I hate too? I hate this elitist thing. Well, just didn't understand Penacony. You know what I'm saying, bro? Like, you just didn't get the deep level intricacies of the game, and the fact that Aventurine was a metaphor for my father back in the 80s when his parents kicked him out. You just didn't get it, bro. You just don't understand. It's like, fuck off, bro. Like, you don't have to have the massive, like, the craziest reading comprehension. Like, you could understand the story and still think it's fucking trash, bro. I gotta watch Athoma's video about Tribe 9. The animated Dvalin story was cool. I hate that it's just another visual novel. Yo, what's good, Jay? Good morning, brother. Good morning. Anecdotal arguments, next level dench. You didn't read the 10 million lore books and the lore wiki pages. You just don't understand. Bro, first of all, that argument is so dumb in itself, because if you have to read the lore books in Genshin Impact or Honkai Star Rail to get all of the context of the main storyline, they have done a like objectively bad job implementing their story, right? That is just not how you're supposed to design a video game. That's not how you're supposed to design really anything like that. It should never be doing the side content as mandatory. That's the whole point of a main story, right? So that in itself is just such a dumb argument. But even if you put that to the side, like, no, I understood Penacony, it just fucking sucked. I fucking understood it. Devil's Advocate, why does that work in Souls games? Souls games are not story games. That's why. That's why. Souls games have no... You could play a Souls game and never fucking know anything about the story or ever care. Most people spam through cutscenes and just fucking dodge and roll and try to kill people. Souls games are actually, if you want me to be honest with you, and I'm very happy you brought that up, Souls games are primary focus gameplay. And if you want to get involved in the lore, and if you want to get involved of the story, you absolutely can, and it can make you appreciate the world much better. These gacha games are story-centric games, but they do a piss-poor job of storytelling and writing, and so they force you to sit through dog shit, and then the side stuff is still most of the time bad, right? So I think it's very, very different. I think it's two different criteria. But there's 2-hour lore videos that have hundreds of thousands of views? Exactly, because it's 1000% optional. It's not optional in this game, though. It's not optional. Would you say WoW is story-centric? I would say so. I don't think as much as WoW. I don't think as much as HSR and Genshin, but I think there's a portion of it that is, for sure. Also, what's good, Clouds? What's good? What's going on? Good morning, good morning, good morning. It feels like any other RPG, go play something else, should full of yap, yeah. I give it past the Penacony story, but then Jacho didn't die. I was done with the HSR story. Everyone should have died. So, yeah. I definitely get what you're saying, Tillian, but again, it's like they're two completely different things, right? Optional versus mandatory bad storytelling that is hidden behind bullshit. At least who was the skip buttons of stories ass? True. Man, I'm excited for the story in WoW in the last trailer. Oh, very excited for that. Very, 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 very excited. But the thing about WoW as well is like also you have a skip button and there's way more content in the game, you know? Literally crashed out when I saw that excuse. Yeah, that shit's fucking dumb. That shit was dumb.
Renacita update raised the bar so high, I fear no gacha will ever come close to that.
I'm subscribing to this
quality.
Dude, man.
And that's a bit scary because now I want that type of quality in every gacha I play or will play.
This bro's cooking.
I feel like Honkai Star Rail is one bad patch away for me to just quit it for good.
Yeah.
Also,
you know what's goated? Yeah, they're real.
Live stream?
They only have 428 subs. I really want them to pop off. I'm gonna throw this here, obviously. But yeah, like we haven't even finished the video, but they're honestly cooking. I planned on watching another one of their videos, but we'll probably just watch Orb. Maybe we'll watch it tomorrow. But this is a great video.
God, I watched that while I was being at work, because otherwise I would have
so
fallen
far,
asleep on the goddamn keyboard. What a boring and anticlimactic live stream. You know it's bad when the most hyped thing about it, it's a child, because of how broken and how a muscle she is.
Yeah.
Because of course she is. And before you say, oh, but you don't need her, you don't have to pull for her. Yes, you do.
Yes, you do.
Otherwise
yes,
you'll be called names for not getting her when you had the chance. I've seen a lot of content creators and the regular players complaining about how garbage the new MOC is and how the
Bro, use my oh my god. Oh my god. I hope he in chat. I love you, brother.
For not getting her when you had the chance. I've seen a lot of content creators and the regular players complaining about how garbage the new MOC is.
Yeah, I wonder whose thumbnail that is. Yeah, shout out to him. He's dope. He's got him.
And how the HP inflation makes the mobs unkillable. Unless, of course, you have the newer characters. But I'm gonna be honest.
No, W, this guy's dope.
I don't care, man. Yeah. I'm not gonna buy.
I'm not pulling no damn kid, no matter how they broken they are. So I think the problem for me is, I think I would just rather them have an adult. Just make the character an adult. I think to me the problem is the community makes these kid characters weird. And the community makes it super uncomfortable. I don't want to play as a kid regardless. But like, you know, like I rolled Nahida. Nahida was fucking broken. She was broken. She was the best character. She was the best Dendro enabler. She is the best Dendro enabler. And then after that, Trippy is dope. People make it weird. Trippy is dope. Trippy is dope. I would absolutely prefer if they were an adult, just because I don't want to play as a kid. But it's like, all right, whatever it is, what it is. Like, fuck it, fine. I'll play the character. You know, but people do absolutely make it fucking weird. Weird as fuck. Weird as fuck. And they take it to we've covered the fucking that side of the community before, and I've attacked them before, and they've told me to off myself in game and go to Home Depot. It's just weird, man. Kid characters are fine. The community just makes them weird. That's the thing. Like, again, I don't want a kid character. I don't prefer a kid character. But, like, the character itself is okay. It's when the community makes it weird and says really weird, disgusting things You know, absolutely. What about Verena Wuwa? Second best healer support in the game? Yeah, you know, I'd go to Home Depot's crazy. People give me shit. I like Chi-Chi. I just like the character because the character's a kid. Like, yeah, you could like a character that it has like that type of model and not be a weirdo. You know, I pull Kid because I pull Mayday and people say they're awesome together. Yeah, I mean, well, Trippy's just the best support in the game at the moment, right? Social media make Kid feel weird. Yeah, they're just the weirdos on the internet, bro.
To do the new MOC, and that's the worst feeling.
Yeah.
I usually tend to fight.
Let kids be kids. Make them go to school. Children shouldn't be fighting monsters and going to war. True.
For the games,
not exactly. Not exactly
but
what. Which
I'm
part?
at the point where I just can't be bothered anymore. They say they will improve the main quest, which from what they shown it barely looks like an improvement. Yeah, they remove some puzzles and they allow us to skip some parts of the yapping.
She's not the de facto best support. She's yeah. No, you're right. She's not the best support. You're 100% right. You're 100% right. That's an over exaggeration. She's very powerful. She's really great. She's really great in those certain team compositions. 100% right. But I just don't like the fact that she's like the best in slot for that side, and it's like you kind of need her. And like now the MOC is giving you a true damage buff, or maybe that's a leak. Maybe that part didn't come out yet. I don't know. But yeah, you're definitely not 100% wrong. Did actually a good job creating a ceiling for her, to be honest. You think so? Genuinely, like actually legit. It's not a leak. Is it? Did they announce it already or what? What's funny is that person on Twitter will say this 100% seriousness, bro. They're weirdos. With her E1, she's meant for every team, but guys, please don't spend money. Okay, don't spend money. So which support is better than Tribby? Well, that's getting into meta stuff of who cares. Like, you could say Ron May might be better in certain team compositions or some shit, but it doesn't matter, bro. At the end of the day, the power creep is just out of control. Look at what they're doing with the new characters, right? Like, we don't even need to go into the super hyper specifics on the meta. Like, you really don't need to.
But it's the classic Hoyo style. No skip button for the entire thing.
Well, you
just
could put
for
her
some
in any team. I think you can put her in any team.
But hey, the devs listen, right? They admitted that they've done a poor job. But why did we get to this point? Well, as some wise or not so much guys said, I think the devs are greedy and lazy.
Stupid.
I don't know, guys. I feel like we are witnessing the Genshification of HSR, and well, I fear we did not reach the bottom yet. But yeah, I would like to know your guys' opinion on this matter, and how's your gaming experience in HSR?
I say she's good, not OP.
Did it improve over the past updates or not? Because for me, the quality and gaming experience surely went.
She's very universal, which is nice. She isn't so niche, but other harmonies that will work better in different scenarios. I think one of the problems is also that Trivia is working better than Sunday in certain situations. That where Sunday was supposed to specialize. Correct me if I'm wrong. Is that not like the big premise in the community right now? That's the problem. You know.
Also, guys, English is not my first language, as you can probably tell.
No, bro, you did a great
Listening
video.
now back to it.
Great video.
It does sound a bit cringe.
I enjoyed it.
Well, you will have to deal with it. Alright, see you and thanks for watching.
Bro, if anyone makes fun of your English, I'll beat the shit out of them. That was a great video. Everyone go sub to this man. Massive W video.